Okay, what was that again? Team winning?
There's a team winning. Love it. There is an individual competition coming up just before the PCDC.
Okay.
So it's literally the one just before team.
Oh, is it at the place?
It's at Trident.
It's at Trident.
Okay, so individual
The
competition.
competition is on the 14th.
I missed what competition.
The individual will be on the 13th.
No PCDC. All right, here we go. So, but you need to physically show up the day before?
No, the competition is the day before. Before team is individual.
All right, hold on, I'm sorry.
Team.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
My brain's remembering. So with PCDC, there's 3 days, and then we're on day 2 on Sunday, right?
Yes.
Because the first one is high school or something?
Yes.
High
That's
school.
also individual.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So if you want to do, so if you want to do this competition, which I highly recommend.
Is it individuals?
It really is individual, or do they put you on a team with people?
Travis was entered on that one at first, and then he joined our team one.
Okay.
The
Okay.
only one that's team is on Sunday, April 9th, but
Do they-
they already have them.
So the individual one, what do they do there? Because usually you have 8 teams.
Travis said that it's a list of I guess situations that you can just go down the list and keep doing it. Finish as many as you can. You can get up and leave if you can't do it, whatever. So
Oh,
he said-
okay. All right, so that's good. That'll be great. So I highly recommend you attend this one if you're not able to do an official competition. And so yeah, do the individual. Oh yeah, that'd be a great experience.
Because then everybody can show up together as one group, even though you're individual. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. Well, unless I'm assuming that if you show up on Saturday, you can't show up on Sunday.
I think you can, because I think Travis is going to do 8 and 9.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, there you go. So you can do the individual one on 8, the collegiate one on 9, and then the 10th is the professional one, right? Cool. So 10th is
Maybe
cool.
I'll be in there.
Oh yeah.
Do a lot of work.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
OG
that's when Carla shows up.
So what type of challenges would you be facing that day?
So you'll be facing a wide range of challenges. The individual, now the individual is just like the regular competition. So you will be in charge of trying to secure your environment, which will be basically, sewing up holes, making sure things are up to date, make sure your firewall rules are correct, cleaning out systems, making sure you can keep a service running without it being hacked into. There's a lot of little things that happen with different programs. There's a lot of moving pieces going on. And another thing that they'll do they still do the injections with individuals?
That I don't know.
It would be cool if they do the injections, which is you'll get a notification saying, hey, I need you to add a user account here and need to verify that it's correct and then actually complete the injection correctly without breaking anything. So there's a lot to it.
That's the key word, breaking anything.
There's a lot to it because it's not just one system. It's not like you're just running Linux or Windows. You're going to have a lot of different systems going on. If I recall last time there was Windows, there was Linux. I think the firewall was Indian, and then before that we had a Cisco router you had to secure as well. Make sure all the passwords are correct. Make sure the database is locked up. Get rid of any injections, SQL injections, et cetera, et cetera. So there are a lot of things that they inject in here. And I've been here twice, and I get the feeling that when they hand you the system, the red team has a kind of a secret weapon installed that if you actually solve everything, they'll spring it on you, and that basically completely takes your machine. And you have to find that. That's usually the ultimate goal, is if you can finally stop the red team from taking over your machine. It's usually something they came up with.
Travis and Shay said that if you can't do like the first few on the list, then it gets substantially harder after that.
With the individual, do they time it so that you have so much time, and then if you don't get after I guess an hour or two, the red team starts breaking in?
That was the one we just had. I don't know about this one though.
No, I think individual is also like that where it's time because remember Travis ran out of time.
Oh, that's right.
All right, because in PCDC and the actual competition, I think in the collegiate one, you're given 30 minutes before the red team will start hacking your box.
Okay.
So you have time to make a backup, hopefully make backups, and then start, have at it. Step 1, take a backup.
What's the one online?
All right, so those are PCDC coming up. I highly recommend you attend that. There are actually a lot of online ones, Now the online ones don't work by so much you say start and then you go. They usually are just an open website that you go and you basically break into. And I'm going to count those as competition, so to speak. But in order to make this, I'm trying to balance this correctly because I think the security competitions, you're spending a whole day, while these are not as involved. So what I may do is keep it at, you need to do 4 competitions, but if you attend to one physically, that'll count as 2.
We're good.
And this is also for next semester as well?
So for the next semester, it works a little differently because programming competitions work a little differently.
Okay. So we have to do 4 by the end of the semester?
This semester, yes.
Oh, I thought you guys went down to 2 this semester,
No.
2 next semester. Oh.
Now you still need to do 4, but if you've done a physical competition, like you show up, if you do the individual here, and then you show up on Sunday, you're done. Those are the 4. I'm
Okay.
saying if you do anything physical, go to a physical competition, that's going to count as 2.
Yeah.
And I think those are actually a lot easier because you just have to show up and do your work. The online ones, the reason I'm counting them only as 1 is you have so many resources and it's not usually a new thing, a new experience. So I mean, not everyone can go to a physical competition, so I can't allow y'all to be able to do them online. But if you can go to the physical one, it's going to count a whole lot more. So online ones, there's actually a whole slew of them. I have found 2 of them right now. I'm going to go and find a couple more. What's this? Embedded Security CTF. Basically, the idea is that you'll have to Google about what you're supposed to do, but you're going to sign up. And the idea is that scattered whatever barrier bonds have been worth, wow, this is
That's
not
a lot of money.
billions, billions of dollars. You will help steal the briefcases. Has cleverly protected the warehouse with lock and tail electronic devices. Lock tails are unlockable with an app. We position operatives near each warehouse. Each is waiting for you to successfully unlock the warehouse by tricking out the locks. So the lock device by accepting Bluetooth connections from the app. We've done the hard work for you, and we spent $15,000 on a dev kit that includes remote called locks where you practice and reverse engineering of it to build a primitive debugger. Using the debugger, you'll be able to single step the lock code, set breakpoints, and examine memory on your own. So this is going to be some reverse engineering where you walk in, you're going to try and look at the code and try and come up with ways to break in. You can sign up, and then once you've completed it, tell me, because they do have a little Hall of Fame. Obviously, these people cheated, but that's okay. And they give you a score at the end. So, wow, 33,000 people on the leaderboard. Okay, so that's a website on your own time. Go and have at it. I'm sure there are plenty of tutorials on how to go through this. Yes.
Did you put a link to that webpage?
Okay, yeah. So we'll have to get a little website. Right now it's in this lab. If I forget, otherwise I'll try and update them.
So you can do it right from your standard system?
Right, it's a website, so you can do whatever.
Okay. And then they're smash the stack.
But it's going to take you a while. Yeah, so Smash the Stack, another kind of low-level one. I've been trying to find higher-level ones with SQL injection, but I haven't found them yet. A little harder to see. But this one, War Games. There's actually different War Games you can go. The first level is a remote one. Have fun, tags. Wait, hold on, what is this? So the idea is that you're going to SSH into these and basically update. What are you updating here? You're updating something. Several different war games ranging in difficulty, environment that simulates software vulnerabilities and allows the legal execution of exploitation techniques. A typical scenario would be a system with multiple users, each account, exploit so that you can gain access to the account and present you with a new challenge. So you're supposed to, in here, gain access to a new account and then go from there and figure out what you need to do. So again, same thing. Log in, SSH over, and then see what you can do. Do they actually have, I don't think they have a Hall of Fame on this one. But similarly, it's the same idea, same concept. So those are 2 I have found. I'll keep looking. Well, actually, that's 3 because now there's even a day. You can show up on Saturday, April 8th, and then do those 2 others, and that'll count as your 4. Lastly, they do have, this is a list, a web index of basically all the searches of different types of hacking sites. Now, not all of these actually count as a hacking competition. I haven't been able to look through all these. There's so many of them. But the idea is that you can probably go in here and find a couple and, hey, just email me, hey, does this look good? And I'll tell you yes or no and pretty much go from there. Yeah, here, sites for improving your hacking skills. This is where you'd probably want to look down and start looking at different things. Hack.me. Hack this site. Oh, that's funny. All right, any questions?
We got our 4.
You're hacking?
Oh yeah.
Yeah!
Pretty cool too. Shout out there. We have a lot of food.
Oh yeah.
It's food.
Yeah, definitely show up on Saturday, guys, if you can. That'll be a big win.
This Saturday.
No, April, whatever.
April
Saturday.
April 8th.
Are you gonna be at that one?
Don't know. I'm a backup.
Okay.
For the team?
Yes.
Are you really a backup? That's cool.
I've always been the backup, and
Oh.
so far I've always had to show up.
Nice.
Well, because Lynn usually has to preach on Sunday, so the backup usually has to show up, which is me.
Did you have to show up when he was late that one time getting to the airport, or no? Was that something else?
That's something else. I've never been late to an airport.
No, he was late or something.
Oh, he was late? No. I mean, I did have a flight from Florida to Italy that had a 24-hour layover.
That's fun.
By fun, you mean terrible?
Yeah.
And yes. Okay. Any other questions, comments, screams?
Oh.
Thank you. All right, I'll stop it there. That'll be all for today.
Oh.
Yep.
All right then.
You got an hour and 40 minutes to complete your labs.
Will you put up the videos for some of the sections?
Sure, if they're not up already. Okay.
Wait, just kidding, wait, because
I will confirm that I have them up.